Yo, what's good? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm back with another video. So I want to put you guys and girls onto game. I want you to peep game here. Pay attention and listen to your boy 005 Dynasty, okay? The music industry is nothing but a fantasy world. And I don't think you guys really understand that. Actually, the music industry, it is what you make it out to be honest, because you can actually form your own music industry because there's no stable industry, guys. It's not a stable thing. It's not like retail where they have all these rules and regulations and guidelines, and you get a saying a location, which is your limit trough, and then basically everybody comes and shops like a grocery store or clothing store. It's not like that, man. You know what I mean? It's this fantasy world. It's like up in the air. And it only becomes real in reality when you get an asset and the asset becomes registered with a barcode. Only then, when that asset can be tracked and they can use it to monetize, to gain money off of, then it becomes a real thing. So everything falls under the lines of it has to be tracked. And if it's not able to be tracked at that point in time, you're living in a fantasy world. If you get what I'm saying, guys. So a lot of you guys at home are thinking you're in the music game, or you want to get into the music game, but you don't know what the music game is because it's a fantasy world, man. You don't know who are the major players except for the record labels. But what is a record label? A record label is nothing but a glorified hustler, a bank, or somebody who fronts you money, right? And then what do they do? They take over your asset. So until they get your asset, they have nothing, right? They have nothing. They're just, you know what I'm saying? It's like the guy in your hood that fronted you money, or like the basketball star that they knew that was going to make millions of dollars because he was so great, but then somebody comes along and front the money just to keep them afloat. You know what I mean? But that's not what real retail and all that stuff is. Different. It's different, guys. So that's why I keep telling you guys, or I'm trying to tell you guys right now. Well, I said it in the past, but you know, since I'm not a societal norm and I don't fall under the same category as everybody else, I don't get to like get the fame and notoriety and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, it's a fire. There's a lot of alarms going. It's crazy stuff right now, guys. There's some big fire happening down there, but I don't know. Anyway, so it's a fantasy world, guys. The music industry is a fantasy world. It's made up, man. Anybody can be in it. Anybody could find some random success in it as well. And failure, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, what you'll hear is the success stories. You don't hear the failure. They sweep that under the rug because a lot of times when somebody fails in the music industry, it's because somebody did them dirty. So they sweep that under the rug. But you'll hear all the success and the great stories because they want you to hear that because they want you to come into this fantasy world with them. You know, I mean, it wasn't until TLC got on stage and said we're broke and they're ripping us off when the world had to face reality. You know what I'm saying? So, guys and girls, until you form an asset, meaning a sound recording that can get a barcode attached to it, and then it could go into a certain store, like, you know, be sold a certain way or be streamed and be counted, like calculated, like they have to get this data, and they're able to say, oh, you earn this amount of revenue by using this service. And not all services are created equal. Streaming gives you this. Somebody pays you outright, you get way more money. If you do it on the street level, you'll get even more money because you set your own prices for your asset, which is crazy. Think about it, guys. Think about it. You could literally go on the street level, sell your album, and take all of the money, all of it. But then when you want to go big, if you can't get to the point by yourself to go big, 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 then you gotta have people invest in your asset, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody helps you get that asset going. They gotta take a piece of it. They have to. It's the greed, guys. But anyway, so guys, your asset is worth more than anything because that is your bread and butter. That is your money. That people want that. They want to capitalize off of that. Now, a lot of people who are not even talented want to capitalize off of that, right? So what do? There's so many different ways you can approach this game because it's a fantasy world. I'm trying to tell you, there's no stable ground. Record labels are record labels. So they control the narrative and the masses because they have the money and the backing and all the, the gangster people, and they can get you taken out of here and all this and that, right? So people are afraid and scared. So then they say, oh, we're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to use what they say we should use. It's a record label or a distribution company or what what is that? I forget the name of the company. But anyway, like they're waiting. Everybody's waiting. Everybody wants to wait. Instead of getting out there into this fantasy world and doing your own thing. So I'm 005 Dynasty. My birth name is Jamel Marshall Pearson. My first alias was Legacy. It was given to me by the American rapper Legend, who is my twin brother. He was the rapper, I was the music producer and the graphic designer, ahead of all of the, marketing, promotion, the artwork, leading that direction. Ultimately trying to scope our sound different from everybody else. You understand? So understanding that we're doing that solo venture, and we're operating in the music industry, but we're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you have to understand, guys, when I say it's a fantasy world, is you don't clock in for a 9 to 5, man. You know what I'm saying? The government doesn't have all these rules and regulations for the music industry where you clock in and you have, this like, for example, when you go to a 9 to 5 job, it has to be hung up somewhere. All of the government laws and rules and regulations is hung up in your 9 to 5 job somewhere, maybe in your break room, maybe walking down the hallway. If you go over there and you read it, it'll tell you all of the things that the company has to do for you, all the rules and regulations they have to follow to protect you, which they're breaking, by the way. Now these companies they're turning into dictatorships, guys, especially the company that I work for. And I'm not trying to bash them. I know people, oh, you bash the company, oh, they're gonna fire you. I'm not. No, they are turning into a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? They're dictating every move that you make as a human being, and they're not giving you the freedom to say, oh, this is my availability, and allow you to work under your availability. They're dictating, oh, we don't need you here, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so, guys, there's no building you walk into and those like laws and legislation or whatever, how we say it, is set up for you. No. So you have to like understand, guys. You are floating in limbo in this fantasy world. So what do? Well, first and foremost, you create an asset, which can be an album or an EP or a single, or it could be a library. You know what I'm saying? A sounds, like a catalog, a library, or it could be a plugin, a VST, a sound, something like that, or it could just be a cappella vocals, something. You have to create an asset, instrumentals, multiple albums. Then you have to get it protected. Once you get that stuff protected, 100% protected, like people know this is yours. You own the masters, you own the publishing, you own everything for that. You own the lyrics, You own the songwriting, the melody, everything. Then you take that asset and you put the barcode on it. Now, when you put the barcode on so it can be tracked, now you are ready to go and operate in this fantasy music industry. Whereas now you're able to join certain entities like streaming services and they'll pay you a certain percentage. Or you're able to put it in stores, whereas you can get paid. Or since you own it and it's yours, just do it on a street level. You own it. It's yours, 100% all the way through. This is your asset. So you do it on the street level. But then the crazy thing is, even though you created an asset and you own it outright, nobody can tell you anything. You still have to pay taxes on it, guys. Because you're using these people's currency. Man. And then the crazy thing is, if you try to create your own currency, they try to take you out of here. Like, who's creating a currency over here? No, you can't create no other way of sharing goods or service. It's only our way. So you're ultimately living in this fantasy world, guys. You're not free. You know what I'm saying? You can do your best as much as you can to escape, but there's somebody who's going to eat off of you and take, you know what I'm saying, that chicken wing off your plate. So at the end of the day, guys, this whole game is corrupt, evil, nasty. From the top to the bottom. Content creators who thrive in this negativity and make it seem like it's positive. Man, I was thinking this morning about how the people's minds are so manipulated on this earth, man. I was looking at my subscriber count and I was like, man, those are some real people that subscribe to me. But it goes to show you like how low or how few and beyond there are real people on this earth. I get thousands of views a day, guys. Thousands, especially when I drop those shorts videos. Thousands. And out of those thousands, maybe one real person will subscribe. That goes to show you how many people are brainwashed. The person walking right next to you, your spouse, man, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, they're brainwashed people, man. You know how many people I got? My kids are brainwashed, man. And it's society and culture, guys. And I'm not trying to talk down on my kids. I'm just saying, like, their actions, the way they move, the way they speak, the way they talk, the way they see things, the way they understand things. I just be looking at them like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's just the mind. The mind follows and gets locked in this manipulated state. So you're always going to be living in a fantasy world that they can control, guys. Unless you break out. And then when you break out and start realizing and understanding this, like this YouTube content creator is a clown. I'm trying to be nice in this video. You know what I'm saying? And you don't realize that the you know what I'm saying? The government is not out there to help you. You realize your 9-to-5 job is not out there to help you. You realize this music industry is a fantasy world that we're all just floating in and trying to find our way. And then once you figure out certain things, you do it, but you're still stuck because you still understand like there's still more entities that are trying to take from you. Everybody trying to just gain off of your asset. So where do we go, guys? Especially for a person like me, I gotta sit here and analyze this stuff daily and figure out all this stuff daily. Some of you guys don't even analyze and figure things out. You just go along with the flow. You guys are lost in the sauce. So, and this, the stuff I just told you guys was just now, man, this last 15 minutes or whatever, 14, about to be 15 minutes, it's golden, man. It's golden. And there's nothing that the content creators are going to say. They're never going to say it, man. They tell you fake stuff, man. Like the one guy, the multi-platinum guy, that guy, the gorilla guy, that guy. Man, how could I even look at that dude every day? Y'all watching it, dude? Man, if you listen to his stories, he got multiple channels, right? He doing stories on both channels. He taking Instagram reels and then he'll play the Instagram reel of a famous person and then he'll do commentary. See, I told you guys. What kind of content is that, man? The guy is he's a leech. He is a straight up. I thought this guy is supposed to be multi-platinum, successful, financially set, but he leeching off of other people. The guy's a leech, man. But anyway, so multiple channels, and son, the only videos this guy promotes is product that he gets. And then when he tries to talk like he's in the music industry, if you listen to his stories in the context of his stories, he's not even giving you details. He's giving you fake information. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, my multi-platinum friend. Yeah, he had the same situation. I'll be giving you names. Guys, I tell you, oh, my cousin Reek the Villain, we did this in the studio. I was there for this. Or I never produced a song for Reek the Villain, but I was always in the studio a lot of times with Legend when they was working on this project, that project. So I learned from Reek. I watched him work. You know what I'm saying? I learned from Legend. I'll tell you about my cousin JFK. I'll tell you about my cousin Despy Dollars. I'll tell you about my cousin Low Loco that's in the music. These are all rappers in the music industry, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you about the rap artist named Pody. I produced songs for him. I'll tell you about the rap artist. Oh, shit, I forget his name. Give me a second. It'll come to me, man. My mind goes, I have a million thoughts per second. Gemstar. You know what I'm saying? Gemstar. I tell you how I produce records. I'll tell you real people. I don't say my friends in the music industry. I don't say that, guys. I say I know people. But I've been around people. I've done interviews with people, guys. Literally going into hoods that I don't belong in. That's their hood. Going into hoods with cameras in my backpack by myself while Legend's in the studio recording songs. I'm over here eons away from him, and I'm in somebody's basement, like their dungeon, and I'm recording rappers and producers and their graphic design, their whole team. I'm recording teams, and they're talking. They're saying, "This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing." And I pack up my bag, and I go. And I hit up Legend. Like I just did the interview for the Hood Legend DVD. I got it. He's like, all right, cool. We still in the studio working. I'm like, you want me to come out there? He's like, nah, you good. Then I go do something else. Like I'm trying to tell you guys, when I was in the music industry, I'm in this fantasy world doing mad stuff. Underground DVD scene. Doing marketing and promotion, hanging up flyers, walking 5 or 6 towns and hanging up posters on light poles. So when people driving in the car, they see it. I'm doing that stuff. I'm marketing and promoting. I'm going to every pizza shop, every Chinese restaurant, every hair and nail salon, every 99-cent store, and asking the owner, can I please hang up this poster for my twin? He got an album coming out. Can I please? Telling people at the barbershop while I'm sitting there getting my haircut, you know, I got my twin brother's a rapper. Oh, word? What's his name? His name's Legend. Word? You got anything? Giving people mix CDs, telling promotion. I'm talking about like in this fantasy game, guys. I'm in there. Then this is before we knew about barcodes and tracking. This is street level, guys. So when I tell you real locations, Hempstead, Long Island, where I was doing marketing and promotion, Freeport, Roosevelt, Uniondale, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different places. Brooklyn. We out there in Brooklyn up under the train tracks, hitting up all of the bootleggers and selling our stuff to them. You know what I'm saying? Mix CD back then selling for $5. Or some people sold it for $10. We're selling it to the bootleggers for $2.50 each CD. After we hitting up Media One Stop in the city, pressing up our stuff professionally. When we were doing it at our house at first with a printer and using scissors, printing on an 8x11 piece of paper, and then using scissors to cut out the album covers until somebody's looked at it and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? You guys got this, you're doing it the wrong way. Take your money and go do it up here, over here. Now we starting to learn, like, oh, we don't have to go to Kinko's. You know what I'm saying? All these little printed places. We go to the official mix CD album pressing spot. And there was multiple. A few of them. We started to learn where they were all at. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You guys are living in the fantasy world sitting at home on YouTube. It's a bigger fantasy world out there when it comes to the music industry and tracking your asset and making sure you're doing things the right way and still understanding you're going to get ripped off regardless, man. Somebody's going to dig in your cookie jar. Somebody's going to dig in your cookie jar. They say this world is free. Everything's free. Oh, we're here to help you. No company is here to help you. Not one. Not one company is here to help you. They all are here to gain and to capitalize off of you. So when you go and watch that YouTuber, just know that YouTuber is here to gain and capitalize off of you somehow, some way. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong and tell me they're not. Yeah, you can. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me. Stop following these YouTubers, listening to their stupid stories that are fake, phony. These people are clowns. They happen to get a lucky break that's corny as hell. Not real music. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. They call other people garbage and they're really garbage. Do the lucky break again. They can't do it. They can't make a hit again because they never made the hit. It was the artist that made the hit. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Google me. Google me. Multi-platinum. Multi-platinum. Don't let no multi-platinum producer act like they're better than you. Multi-platinum. Because they multi-platinum. I'm multi-platinum. Yeah. I put in hard work to get to where I'm at. I put in hard work, man. Oh, yeah. Multi-platinum. Multi-platinum. That dude. Clown. I can't, man. They know I'm not afraid. They know I'm not afraid of them, son. They know. Come on, son. They know, son. I'm not afraid of any of them. None of them. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me.